So by this time, you should have already seen my beautiful list behind me and seen where you should be at right now. And today we're going to talk specifically about the rubric that you are going to be graded off of. And you're going to actually use this to guide your recordings as you go through it. I'm also going to give you some tips and ideas if you are one of those people that don't really like to have your mug in front of a camera. But again, the expectation is you are not creating a Google slideshow and just doing a voiceover over that. That is not going to be an acceptable form, because what ends up happening is that students will put just bulleted points on there and they end up just reading the slides. So I'm going to get my face out of the way and we are going to start talking. All right, so here again, we have week 7, 8, and 9. And when we are looking at week 2, this is going to look different than our other folders. Okay, so in this folder, it's not going to be listed by lesson 1, 2, and 3. We are beyond that at this point. So again, what you'll see here is our calendar of events. So first, what you're going to be doing is reviewing the expectations and the rubric. And again, then you're going to look through the iMovie assistance link, and then you're going to start recording. Secondly, you're going to continue to record and edit, and then you're going to compare what you have at that point to the rubric. And then finally, what's going to happen by Friday of this week, on November 6th, you are going to be filling out that rubric with wherever you're at, and you're going to be submitting it to Schoology. And if you're not done recording, it is okay. The video is not due until Monday morning. The rubric is just a checkpoint for you to see where you're at. So again, you should have already been watching this if you're at this point right now. And then here we go with day 1 of recording footage. So how today is going to work is you're going to start recording your video footage for your public service announcement today. Do not wait. Do not make sure that you're procrastinating for this. What you can again do if you want to go back to lesson 3 of last week, you can watch some more of those student videos just to get some ideas going. You can also probably find some stuff on the Googly if that's something you'd like to do. Then secondly, what you're going to do is you're going to look through the rubric that I have posted right here, and you're going to make sure as you're looking through that you are looking at the columns 3 and 4. Okay. If we follow meets or exceeds of each of those expectations, you're going to do a great job. Understanding a few of the qualifications here is that you need to make sure you're fulfilling the time requirement. The minimum that you can have is going to be 1:30. If you're below that, you're going to be getting a 0. Okay. If you just want to get that 3, that's anywhere from 1.5 minutes to almost 2 minutes. And then anything between 2 and 3 minutes is going to be exceeds. If you go over 3 minutes, I am going to be docking points as well. You'll end up being right here back down at that 3. Okay, so please be very mindful of your time. If you're having a hard time editing, okay, please make sure you don't just speed up your voice because it is very challenging to understand. Okay, so that's not really what we're looking for. The sound quality, you have to make sure that you are checking that sound. Again, remember the story that I told about my student who was in McDonald's and recording video footage in McDonald's to find out once he submitted the video that we could not understand a word he said. Making sure that it looks professional. I'm looking for graphics. I'm looking for transitions. I'm looking for like background music, background tracks. Okay, so and again, a significant number of transitions and titles and credentials and everything are going to be expected to be had in there. It needs to be educational and informative. Yes, I love the comedy ones. I love the ones that are super creative. Those are my favorite to watch. However, you need to make sure you're able to keep it educational and informative. And again, making sure that you are addressing that right there. Keeping it entertaining and engaging. If it's one of those things where you're just standing up here and you're talking like this and you're just giving us information, I see you reading off of your notes or you're just reading off of slides, okay, you are going to probably get a 1 or a 0 for that. And then finally, making sure you're turning it in on time. Monday, November 9th, 7:30 a.m. is when it is going to be due. Most of you are going to be awesome with your face in front of the camera. Okay, I have no doubt of that. Again, I get to do it every single day with you guys. But again, making sure you understand that if you're not comfortable with that, it's not going to be acceptable for you to make a video with just clip arts going across the screen or just doing Google Images or even a Google slideshow. That is not going to be accepted as a final project. So there are some options for those of you who do not want your face in front of the screen. What you can do is you can do some animation, you can do some stop motion video, you can do whiteboard videos. I mean, one of the examples I showed you was a student doing it on index cards. To get any other of those creative ideas, again, use your Googly and use your YouTube to find how-to videos and how to efficiently make those. If you have any questions, please let me know. 5 minutes is up. Bye.